What's going on, Taurus? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of November 2nd through the 8th of 2020. I appreciate you being here. Hope you had a great Halloween, great weekend, all that good stuff. We got a lot going on, especially coming into this next weekend. And there's definitely stuff going on in between that with Mercury stationing direct in Libra. So it's going to be squaring Saturn like all week. So that can be kind of difficult. I think that, Mercury retrograde into the 7th house, came back into the 6th house. There's a lot that we've internally processed here for you guys with relationships with other people and, also within yourself, and like really analyzing and figuring out the things in life that you need to do, whether it's new routines, whether it's health, taking care of yourself, a lot of that. And, I think that this is time to responsibly, with the Saturn square, go about your health, go about your life, go about your routines and what you want to make reality, in a sense, from a pure space, and understand that relationships need to come into play and there has to be harmony and balance. And, we can't weigh things out forever. You got to be able to almost make the hard call and have a big talk if you need to when it comes to people that are, if they're holding you back or trying to restrict you in life, because Saturn in your 9th, it could want to restrict your beliefs. It could want to hold you back. But in a sense, it's also just trying to make you take responsibility for what you take in, and to take responsibility and to build structure around your beliefs. And there's a lot going on in that 9th house. So, I think that it's time to expand and to not hold yourself back by being responsible and having any hard talks, or, taking action for what needs to be taken action for, which can be difficult too because Mars retrograde still. And it's going to be opposing Venus this week. Venus is going to oppose the midpoint of Chiron, and then it's also going to, really start to press with 1 degree away by Sunday from that Mars retrograde. So, we could be really nitpicky on what we want in life and how we're going to, make it happen, and what routines, and we could overanalyze things. And I think that there is something that needs to be analyzed and changed, but you need to see the humility in yourself and see how far you've come, I think, and to not worry about if things aren't just working out exactly how you want it right now with Mars retrograde in the 12th. It's hard there, and it's getting ready to station and go direct, so that's great. Finally, that's a hard one to go through because it feels like, you're not being able to take action for the physical things that you want. It's almost like you just have to let the universe throw it out there, and whatever sticks, and you might not be able to even have an idea of what your desires are, and it can feel very out of this world, if you will. So I think Venus is trying to show you that there is beauty in reality here, and that you need to find where you can put that that drive and that action to make the reality what you want. And I think that there's a lot about that. Of course, that Sun in your 7th house. I mean, people are a big deal right now, and taking in all that information. The Sun is going to quincunx Mars retrograde on Sunday. It's going to trine Neptune this weekend. When that Moon comes into your 4th house here, it's going to, make that 3rd quarter square while the Moon is quincunx Neptune, quincunx Jupiter. So there's a lot of weird quincunx energy going on, and it can feel really you got to find that security for yourself and not be illusioned of it, because it's it's in those beliefs and that belief for yourself that the gift lies, and it can feel like you're just a puppet on a string. Just, okay, universe, just take me to where I need to go, but you have to be secure in yourself that you're going on the right path, and that you're listening and you're getting all that intuitive information in. And I think that releasing any sort of emotion that's not secure within yourself will help so much, which can be difficult because it could feel like with Mars retrograde in the 12th that what do I do? Where do I put my action? There's blocks up, and it's gone through all the squares to your 9th house, dealing with beliefs, and it's hard for sure. Earlier in the week, the Moon is going to be in your 2nd house with Rahu. It's going to square Neptune. So I would say that self-confidence is everything right now, and you have to be able to emotionally not delusion yourself by letting, the society or the friends in life or just people, groups, keep you away from that. I think you need to make sure that there's no delusion, and that people aren't, spelling you one way or another to feel a certain way about yourself. This week's kind of about that relationship to yourself, especially coming off the full moon in your 1st house. finding yourself and being able to be strong and confident is so important right now. And it'll really help a lot as we come into a pretty interesting weekend where emotions, there's a lot going on with emotions and within the security for yourself and being able to believe in yourself and making sure that you surround yourself, I think, with people that let you be in your truth and let you feel the way you need to feel. And they're not trying to force you one way or another. And I think that, that'll help a lot. Card for the week is the Death card, upright. So, yeah, I think that something needs to die off so that something beautiful can come into your life. And, you don't want to like hold on too much, I would say, to whatever it is, whether it's people or friends, anything that's not letting you like rebirth into something beautiful and to be confident within yourself. Like those are like the hard talks that you need to have. And like, with this Mercury square Saturn that like needs to come up and like you've internalized it long enough and it's time to make sure that you're taking action for the renewal of energy for yourself, for love for yourself to, transmute and make things happen in a big way. And I think it has to do with people for you, to be honest. So make sure that people aren't holding you back from yourself. Yourself is everything. And if you find that love for yourself and that confidence, you will definitely find people that see that in you as well. I love you very much, Taurus. I will see you next time. Peace.